Yeah, man. Welcome back. Welcome back to TRILLPILL, man. Before I start off on this topic, man, I just want to say thank you to everybody who's been supporting me. Thank you for everybody who ever dropped a like or a comment on my content, man. I highly appreciate it, man. And if you would like to get in touch with me, man, hit me up on IG, Facebook, Twitter, anywhere you can. If you got any questions about any other content, I will always be happy to answer those questions, man. And the next thing is this, man. I'm doing a lot of gaming stuff, man. I'm doing a lot of gaming stuff and a lot of live gaming streams, man. If any one of you tough guys want to line it up on a Madden, man, or even on 2K, go trash at 2K. I'm so trash at 2K, but any of you guys want to line it up, we can definitely do that. Put a little money on it, put a little money on the wood, and it'll be all good. Just saying, man, TRILLPILL Gaming is in effect. I'm out doing different pages, not right now. So everything that I'm doing will be here. This is the hub. I don't have time to be trying to, maintain different pages and all that type of stuff. I'm gonna keep everything on one page. This is gonna be the hub. So everything's gonna be in the playlist. And I'm gonna do everything you see me doing. I'm also gonna start to feature my artwork, and as well have some artists speak on art and the expressions of art. You know what I'm saying? And that's important. That's an important series week coming up because I'm a museum kid. I loved art growing up. I grew up around it, so it's very, very special to me. So today I'm talking about trauma porn, right? I ain't talking about you doing whatever you're doing with your little funny looking devices at your crib. I'm talking about trauma porn, man. The things that we see on the TV or on your phone or anything that shows a pretty damaging image. All right, I want to go through a few things. I found this article on NPR. As you know, always anything that I show you will be in the description box, right? Let me see real quick here, get it just right. All right, so Tyree Nichols is the most recent video of police brutality. I know I had to gather myself before I watched the video. I couldn't watch the whole video because it being so horrific, so violent, you know what I'm saying? So dark, so evil, so sick and sadistic. I couldn't watch the whole video, but I seen, and this always happens, a lot of people, they always share the video and things like that of these brutal murders and things like that. And I do want to say this, man, it is important that we see, but sometimes it's no warning to see it. Sometimes it's just there. And unfortunately, that causes a lot of trauma in our community, especially when we see our own kind getting beat, shot, killed, over and over and over again. And it just seems like the news just shows it over and over again. And it's so weird because it's like, how many more times do we need to see it? Besides once. If you're going to show it, just show it once. And I remember I had a video when the Buffalo shootings first happened. And before I was even aware that I was doing, somebody from Buffalo, you know what I'm saying, shout out to Mike, man, from Buffalo said, nah, man, You know, so you shouldn't have shown that, or don't show it. You know what I'm saying? I had already shown it, but I didn't show it again. You know what I'm saying? And it hit me different because I understood what he was saying about it, because it hit home for him, because that was Buffalo. That was right down the street from where he was, right around the corner. You know what I'm saying? So I always love to hear people that are from wherever these things are going on, because I want to see how they feel about, you know, these things. Now, I also understand that, you know, I'm not trying to be a blogger. I guess you can put me in a blogging category when it comes to mental health and things of that nature, but I don't really identify myself as a blogger. You know, I got my podcast, I got this and that, you know, too. But for conversations, you know, for conversation's sake purposes, I guess I am technically, quote unquote, with the air quote fingers, a blogger. I just blog about mental health and things like that. And the wrong being a blogger. It's just me. I'm weird like that. I don't too much like labels and, you know, shit like that, because I feel like I don't ever want to put myself in a box. And that's what I think about with these things, right? When you see these news clippings, these press clippings, we see these videos of, say, a Tyree Nichols or a Sandra Bland or a George Floyd or a Philando Castile or my guy who got shot there in the Carolinas, can't think of his name, or Freddie Gray, you know what I'm saying? Or even different when they show third world countries and how poor they are, and how, you know what I'm saying, how much disdain that they have against, you know what I'm saying, us as Americans, because we should always show the darkest and deepest in the, you know what I'm saying, whatever sides of them. I understand how they will feel, right? Because even from my part of town, I grew up in South Dallas, and even where I stay at now, which is Tulsa, Oklahoma, even when they show like the north side, they always show the worst parts, but they never show the great parts. They always show the ugly, but they never show the beauty. And even when it comes to us as a people, they're always going to show the ugly, but they never show the beauty. They never show the beautiful part when people are building together in a community and doing the right things and having, you know, taking care of business. They never show up for that. There's no cameras, no anything for that. But when something goes down, when somebody dies, or something like that, here come the cameras. Here come the, you know, the judgment. Here come the I told you so's. Here come the I know that motherfucker was doing this and doing that. You know what I'm saying? The same thing has happened with everybody who's had, unfortunately, their death or a violent occurrence that happened to them. The Tyree Nichols video was very violent. Probably one of the most violent I ever seen, because it wasn't like he got shot; he got beat to death. You know what I'm saying? And he was handcuffed. And they were literally taking shots at him. You know what I'm saying? Like taking clean shots. Like if you ever had a fight and you ever got a clean flush shot on somebody, like, you know how that goes. You know what I'm saying? You knock them out, or you do little stumbles. You know what I'm saying? Just imagine you being handcuffed, thrown on the ground, then being held up and have somebody take clear shots at you right at the head. Take clear shots. You know what I'm saying? Clear shots. Clear shots. And it's unfortunate that we have to see that. So when I thought about making this video, like I said, I found this article about videos like Tyree Nichols footage can be very traumatic, and I was looking for an expert's opinion. So we have right here Monica Williams, a clinical psychologist. She is also an expert on race-based trauma, and she said the videos containing violence and death are incredibly stressful and should be viewed sparingly. All right. She also said that seeing things like this happen to other people from your community broadly can have some type of traumatizing effects, especially if you're a part of a stigmatized or minoritized group that often is dealing with trauma like this. Monica Williams told NPR. Tyree Nichols, a 29-year-old black man, was being severely after being pulled over on suspicion of reckless driving on January 7th. He died in the hospital 3 days of complications of him getting beat. All right, getting beat. Boom. Um, Body cam footage, dash cam footage, surveillance footage. We all know what happened. Um, but a few things before footage like this comes out, right? She recommends that, better yet, in her own words, this is really the message I want people to have. Don't watch them. She said, if you want to watch, you should ask yourself, why do I want to watch this? And very little time we don't ask ourselves, why do we want to watch this? What do we? What is it about humans that we like violence? Don't get me wrong. I've been into mixed martial arts fights and boxing matches and seen numerous fights. But I was never a person to run into like a street fight or anything like that. But um, that's all I can see or say from that. But as far as shootings and things like that, I was always very um, reluctant to see something like that. I've unfortunately seen a couple of bodies in my life, you know, and it traumatized me growing up, you know, um, hurting, like hearing gunshots and watching people fight, somebody get knocked out, things like that. Like in the street, it is the weirdest thing. You know what I'm saying? I don't really fuck with it like that because it just I don't like the visuals of it. And although we may or may not realize it, it's traumatizing to us, you know, especially with this police brutality, you know, just like you right here listening to me. Most likely, when you see them police and they come off the highway and they come right behind you, or you see them at an intersection and they turn right behind you, you be like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? Oh shit, whatever you doing, you just stop doing it. Like, oh shit, you turn your music down. You know, so you put your Swisher Sweet out. You know what I'm saying? You get the panic and you put your seatbelt ain't on. You start putting your seatbelt on and doing odds. You know what I'm saying? Just the weirdest thing, but that's traumatizing. You know what I'm saying? Those are the effects. So also she understands that some people may be obligated to see it, depending on their job or connection to the case. But for the vast majority of people, violent videos tend to do more harm than good. She also added that there are other ways to stay informed on the case without seeing graphic videos or images, which tend to have a stronger effect on the brain than simply reading an article about it. Those videos are not good for your mental health, and they do not make us better. They do not make us a better society. All right. So a few things she recommended, a couple things. Um, Before the footage is released, check in with yourself. All right. And she says, in anticipation of the video and the descriptions around it, Williams urges people to pause to assess how much information they can handle. You may not be able to handle everything that goes on. You know what I'm saying? You might just need to chill out, not watch it. You know what I'm saying? And find you somewhere to sit down, find something to just do because it's not healthy for you. You know, she also recommended that digesting the news and the content in moderation, depending on how they're feeling. People can wait until they feel ready. They don't have to do it right now. That's one thing that I did. I didn't watch the footage when it just dropped. It took me probably 2 or 3, 4 days to actually watch the footage of that. And the same thing goes for George Floyd and anything else because I already know, like, when they say something happened, these things happen, I don't want to watch the footage like they happened. Like you just told me it happened, so I need to watch the footage to see if it really happened, or you know what I'm saying, or how bad was it. Like it don't matter how bad it was, like it happened. You know what I'm saying? Another one of us, you know, was put on the brutal conditions and died from it on camera. You know what I'm saying? And that's so unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? Also, signs of stress and trauma can show up immediately or in a few weeks. People who experience forms of post-traumatic stress disorder from watching distressing videos, William said, Those symptoms include trouble sleeping, having images replaying in your mind, or feeling jumpy, restless, or moody. Sometimes those symptoms um, do not show up until later. She also pointed in a 2018 study in The Lancet about police killings and the um, spillover effects on the mental health of Black Americans. Research showed that Black people continue to be affected by a fatal encounter between police and unarmed Black person months. A fatal encounter between police and unarmed Black person months after first hearing about it. The feeling, the numb feeling, can also be a sign of trauma, and it should be taken seriously as other symptoms. And they also have more here. I'm not gonna read the whole thing. I'm gonna let y'all read the whole thing. You know what I'm saying? These links will be in the description, as I actually feel. Um, and I kind of want us to think about the type of content that we consume on a daily basis, right? Um, that can be damaging to us too. And let me see, pull up this real quick. This article right here is from The Mighty. All right, and I'm not going to read the whole article because it's a very personal article written by Brittany Johnson, October 12, 2020. I'm not going to read this article at all. Ready? Let me see. I'll take a little piece of it out. You know, this right here. She says that trauma porn, at its core, is exploitive, my bad, and emotionally provocative for the unethical reasons that lack compassion for anything other than the society rule default, aka those who are white, straight, cisgender. What cisgender is, able-bodied, able-minded, or neurotypical. All right. So just a little piece of what she said there. It is a great article. I read this whole article twice just to see what she just to see what what I'm saying. Brittany Johnson talking about it, and she's dope. She really dope, and she wrote a great article, man. So I'm gonna also have that in the description box, also, man. And then I'm gonna close it out real quick. Get this together real quick, man. So yeah, man. Trauma porn. How do you feel about it? What do you think about it? All right. Now, in the future weeks, some of these topics that I do have, I am going to go live with them. Please pull up. We can have these conversations. I'm in, I'm in, I am in a great place mentally. Um, that's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? That's a blessing. And I also want y'all to understand it's a day-to-day process. You know what I'm saying? This is not easy. And I know us as a people sometimes are very reluctant to mental health information, what it means, and everything that, what I'm saying? We just reluctant to it, and with me being a Black man, I know it's also very different from hearing it from my voice, but it's also very important that we hear it from my voice and more men and more women speak on these things because, as you can see, nobody's coming to get us. Nobody's coming to help us. We got to help ourselves. And I know when I was going through my mental health issues that I needed some help, and I had to, push my pride to the side to go get some help. I had to go do that. You know what I'm saying? I had to. Wasn't no option. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't no options. And because of that, that's why I'm here talking to you. So I take this very seriously. I take my platform very, very seriously. And I appreciate when you guys give me the feedback that I need to keep going, the motivation I need to keep going. You know what I'm saying? So when a real nigga blow up shit way, you know what I'm saying? Because we gonna blow up shit way. But when a real nigga blow up shit way, you know what I'm saying? We gonna keep going and I'm always be here, man. And I'm always popping my shit about this mental health, whether people like it or not. It's not about people whether we like it or not. This is what's important. This is what I do. This is what I care about. It's not a lot of things that I want to talk about like that, but mental health is most definitely one. because once we learn about it, it took me 26 years to actually learn about it. You know what I'm saying? So everything that I'm saying right now, everything that you hear me speaking about, man, I also try to teach my kids, because the earlier that they know about it, the more that they'll have the necessary tools. You know, I always tell you that mental health is like a toolbox. You just build tools to help you cope, because we all going through this crazy shit. You even seen this world, nigga, we all need help. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just like, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, some people are like, oh, it's just better than everybody else. No, nigga, we all need help. You know what I'm saying? We all fucked up. Have you seen this world lately? Have you seen it? This shit crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying? So don't be afraid to talk about mental health. Of course, you want to make sure that the people you talk about it with, that they are safe, that they won't use anything against you. All the conversations that I had about it are strictly confidential. You know what I'm saying? I never tell somebody else's conversation that was personal. That's never been me. That is some of the weirdest shit ever. And you niggas need to cut that shit out. You know what I'm saying? Because it's real fake. It's real phony. You know what I'm saying? And what it does is it makes people not trust people who are really genuine. Of course, you need to question everything, but also make sure you use your discernment. No, you should know. A lot of y'all just saying all these terms and all this shit, but you don't really know what they mean or know how they feel. You just saying shit, just be saying shit. You feel what I'm saying? So actually understand. Nothing wrong with getting the under and the understanding of what all this shit means. This mental health shit wasn't originally even made for us to begin with. So we gotta understand what it is, the origins of it, and what it means to us as Black people, people of color. You feel what I'm saying? So with that being said, man, I'm gonna put it like this. There are a few things I want to close out with, right, about trauma porn, man. About trauma porn, man. All right. Give me a second right quick, man. Y'all stay tuned, man. This is the Trill Pill. All right. We're going to the way I know possible. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody out there that's listening. And shout out to you. Yeah, you right there listening right now. Proud of you. I appreciate that, man. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate that. But right now, we're going to have a little song. I'm going to come back with the closing. I'm going to do it like that. Man. Much love, y'all. Young Boss Crook is over.
Solo, whip it like a whip. Humble man, but my diamonds like a shovel. Sipping Momo, going logo like a Lolo. Business man, but I'm thugging on a Lolo. Blowing Dodo, ain't about what it, it's a no-go. My money, leave my hand and come back like a yo-yo. They on my dick, they throwing salt, that's a lover. Riding solo, dolo, whipping like a Zorro. My bitch a fox, your bitch a thought. You girl, you just drop. I'm raising my stock, I'm punching the clock. I rest when I drop, the grind never stop. I'm riding blue waves, pull up at the top. They smile in my face, but really be out. They stuck in their ways, I'm stuck to the car. I switched up the plot, and now I'm on top. The bitches that lit the cream of the car. I'm from the bottom, they serving the sauce. The bigger I dream, the harder it got. I never flip, don't know how to fly. I never flip, don't know how to fly. Custodian nigga, I'm good with the mop. Petroleum blowing, I'm good by the stock. No podium, calling the shots up a rock. Plutonium, pull up and blow up your spot. I know some niggas that's doing no knocks. Feds on the watch, turned up a notch. Blowing down crops and bleeding the block. These niggas can't walk a mile in my size. They smiling, they flat, trying to take what I got. Ooh, I just wanna put me in box. Ooh, cops wanna put me on lock. They fuck with these niggas, no trust in these niggas. Ooh, these niggas be switching their sides. I see the hate in their eyes, that's why I want these whenever I ride. No, we not the same, no, we cannot hang. No, you are not gang, can't flow with no lane. They want the fame and I want the change. It's all about games, I'm moving the chain.
Blame the circles of over this world. Blame the ones that ain't real when they think.
Been the ones that don't give only time. Been the ones that be moving and stage. Been the streets that they made me this word. Been the ones that they real when they stage. Been the ones that don't give only time. Been the ones that be moving and stage. Riding solo, dolo, whipping like I'm whipping. Humble man, but my diamonds like the Jumbo. Sipping Momo, going logo like a Lolo. Billy man, but I'm thugging on a Lolo. Blowing Dodo, ain't about what the it's a no-go. My money, leave my hand and come back like a yo-yo. They on my dick, they throwing salt, that's a lover. Riding solo, dolo, whipping like I'm Lolo.
For sure, man. For sure, man. That's my partner, man. That's my brother, Young Boss Crook. Zorro, man. Really like that joint. Hey, man, that shit stay on repeat in the whip, in the crib. You know what I'm saying, man? Make sure y'all go follow Young Boss Crook on all streaming platforms. Also, y'all go check out the clothing line, Sauce Clothing Factory. So, the Sauce Factory Clothing. My bad. I mean, fuck it up. But Sauce Factory Clothing, man. Man, that dude right there is all in one, man. If you need graphics, if you need music, if you need anything else, man, go hit him up, man. He gonna get you right. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get you right. Shit, if you need a haircut and you in the nearby area where he at, man, holla at him and he'll get you sliced up just like that. But look, man, real quick, man, we're gonna close this thing on that, right? All right. A few things, right? A few of my personal notes that I just wrote on it. I was looking at these, you know, doing my research and whatnot, doing my research on. You feel me? It's so important that we consume good information, right? I hate when people get up on these platforms and they just spew bullshit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I know and I don't care what everybody else is doing. It's like I can't worry about what everybody else is doing or people like me and like what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Because I know what I'm doing is in good faith. I'm doing my research on it. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing exactly what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? And if I miss something and people correct me, I don't take no offense to it because I'm here to grow. You feel what I'm saying? I'm here to grow, man. I'm really here to grow, man. So I appreciate everybody, man. I really do, man. I will let y'all know that I do this shit. I do this shit. There's nobody you gonna find with content like this. Do it the way. I mean, you might find people to do content like this because it's millions of people that do content, but you will never hear it like this. It just won't feel the same. The flavor won't taste the same. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right. Stop popping my shit. But anyway, like I said, the notes that I've taken out as I close this out. This quick review. Trauma porn is a term used to describe media content that exploits the suffering of individuals for entertainment or profit. This type of content can have several negative effects, including, excuse me, desensitization. All right, desensitization. I gotta slow it down. You know what I'm saying? Exposure to trauma porn can lead to desensitization, where individuals become less sensitive to the real world trauma and suffering. This can affect a lack of empathy and understanding for those who have experienced trauma. Trivialization. Trauma porn can trivialize the experiences of individuals who have actually experienced trauma by turning their pain into a spectacle for entertainment. I'm gonna let that marinate. Is it marinated yet? All right, cool. Trivialization. Trauma porn can trivialize the experiences of individuals who have actually experienced trauma by turning their pain into a spectacle for entertainment, all for the almighty dollar. This can cause harm to survivors and perpetuate harmful myths and stereotypes about trauma. Re-traumatization. For the individuals who have experienced trauma, exposure to trauma porn can be extremely triggering and can lead to re-traumatization. This can cause significant distress and exacerbate symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder, well known as PTSD. Number 4, perpetuating harmful narratives. Trauma porn can perpetuate harmful narratives and stereotypes about trauma, such as victim blaming and the trivialization of mental health issues. This can also have real-world consequences for individuals who have experienced trauma and can contribute to a culture that perpetuates violence and harm. And last but not least, normalization of trauma. Trauma porn can contribute to a culture where trauma is normalized and accepted as a daily part of life. This can make it more difficult for individuals to seek help and support for their trauma. It can also perpetuate harmful beliefs about trauma and its effects. But overall, the effects of trauma porn are harmful and can contribute to a culture of exploitation and harm. I want to read that again for those in the back. Overall, the effects of trauma porn are harmful and can contribute to a culture of exploitation and harm. It is very important, all right? It is imperative to be mindful of the media we consume and to avoid content that perpetuates harmful narratives about trauma. And to be honest, harmful narratives about anything. Watch what you watch. Watch what you hear too. That being said, I am the Trill Pill. This will conclude this episode of the Trill Pill, man. Thank you for listening. Also, if you would like to donate to this platform, the Cash App is right here on the top right-hand corner. And for those who are listening to this sexy voice that I have, you know, listen to this very handsome voice, the Cash App is, of course, the Cash App $ and TRILLPILX, TRILLPILLX. I'll appreciate if you would like to donate to this platform, man. Hit the like button, hit the share, hit the subscribe, all the YouTube, the lingo, man. And like I said, man, that's it for me right now. Mind your mental to be monumental. Stay true to heal. And most of all, stay mentally trill. I'm going to end out with this right here, man. Rest in peace to Roy Lee. Rest in peace to C Shrugs. This is C Shrugs. How you come? I'm out here, man. I love y'all. God bless. Stay tuned, man. Stay tuned.
But now I'm just saying, what's the name of your CD?
Man, why not hustle, nigga? That's
Okay, put enjoy life at the end of it. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Enjoy life.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. At the end of it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You bullshit.
Niggas always trying to get...
Damn,
bro, nigga always trying to get a penny off another nigga shit.
You know what I'm saying?
I beating up niggas, like, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't seen it yet, nigga.
You gonna see it soon, nigga.
I'm from the put, nigga. What you talking about?
My nigga Charles, nigga. Bitch, I'm from Wynwood.
Man, I don't give a damn because you from Wynwood, nigga. I'm from the put, nigga.
Bitch, I fight. What you talking about? Slap that nigga.
Whoa, man. Y'all chill, man. Y'all chill. It ain't where y'all from, man. Y'all chill. Y'all chill. Y'all lying about y'all hood anyway.
Yeah. I'm from the 75232 area. South Polk to be exact. I grew up in Glen Oaks. You know, they sleep on my hood. I'm about to keep my flag down. Run of the Rex. Yeah. Run of the Rex. Where you from, nigga? It's how you come. Then we bring them guns, nigga. You know this ain't for fun. Be a bunch of money, nigga. Come out the slum. Paper over pussy, nigga. That's how I do it. Go get the cake. Get the money, young nigga. Get the money, young nigga. Get the cake. Get the money, young nigga. 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 weight with a small bitch, take strong dick, she loving it. Big guns we keep though, cause niggas fraud and we bout that. Yeah, cold cups with a strong blood on 2 ends, I need that. Where you at, I'm coming, nigga. Have your money, you can get it, nigga. These boys, they be talking tough, really ain't rough and get peeled back. My neighborhood, I stand by. 232, I die by. Bullet fly on the crib side, that's poke teeth, them boys ride. Wood teeth, throw big B. My hood niggas, they gon' eat. Where you from, where you gon' be? You a hood nigga, gon' let me see. Where you from, nigga? It's how you come. Then we bring them guns, nigga. You know this ain't for fun. Be a bunch of money, nigga. Come out the slums. Paper over pussy, nigga. That's how I do it. Go get the cake, get the money, young nigga. 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 Yeah, young nigga. Get the money, young nigga. Get the money, young nigga. This shit how you come. Me in love on the freeway, talking big money, talking big play. You ever seen 30,000 nigga where I come from? That's a year of pay. Now I'm thugging, pocket flooded, nigga. I got guap on me every damn day. Long way from them broke days, talking assed out, living anyway. Anyway, just to live, man. Now fuck bitches for the play. Neck lid in my wrist heavy. I'm a ghetto boy living life great. A hood nigga from the 23, 2 bang hard for the stiff, nigga. Ship flowing, blowing flips, nigga. But really thugging, making flips, nigga. 24/7 out the real nigga. Cell phone doing current numbers. My nephew hit a lick coming, but his brother came, started running covers. Free my brother out the pen, nigga. A nigga just trying to win, nigga. And you ain't about to get no ears, nigga. Gon' die slow at the end, nigga. It's how you get money, nigga. Then we bring them guns, bring that choke, nigga. This is why I hustle, nigga. Come out the slow. Why I get some money, nigga? Pussy, nigga. That's how I do it. Clone free lifestyle, nigga. Get the cake. Get the money, young nigga. Gotta be clone free out of my nigga. Get the money, young nigga. I love throwing through the rich, nigga. Get the money, young nigga. I come from nothing, my nigga. Get the cake. I mean nothing, my nigga. Get the money, young nigga. Get the cake. Get to it. Before the haters who said I couldn't do it. Shit. And what the nigga do, nigga? I'm just a nigga from the bottom trying to do it. Running through the hood, making play, get to it. Before the haters who said
Fat boy, what up? Double MG. Rose. I swear I know they